Hello, my cyber kittens. Well, as most of you know, I'm the gym princess, and I'm also a personal trainer. And I do weightlifting and different types of martial arts. So yeah, I can call myself the fit princess. Well, which brings me to the making of this video. I'm going to discuss some of my pet peeves at the gym. And my first pet peeve will have to be, I'm sure everyone's run across those people. It's going to have to be those big, not big muscular guys, but those big swollen guys that think that they have like tons of muscle and they don't. And they walk around with their gallon of water in one hand and their lunchbox on the other hand. And then they walk like this. And they're like just so, not even on steroids or anything. No, they're just porky like Pillsbury Doughboys or something. So that really irks me. And then you know those are the type of people right after their workout, they go and devour a pizza and probably like 20 beers or something. Well, my second pet peeve would have to be the douchebags of the gym. And I'm talking about the personal trainers. Not all personal trainers, but the majority of them. You know the type. The big overweight personal trainers who think they know how to work out and think they know all about dieting, and they think they're dietitians without even having any schooling. So they tell their clients, they give their clients the diet. I'm sure you guys heard it, or I'm sure you've been on this diet because why? Your personal trainer gave it to you in some time. Well, the diet consists of brown rice and chicken. And maybe some broccoli. Yep, that's the diet that all those big, fatty personal trainers give every single client. And I hate to break it to you guys, but it doesn't work. That diet does not work. I don't eat brown rice and chicken and broccoli. Especially not broccoli, that's like gassy. Yeah, so who wants to be gassy? And then all the personal trainers do with their clients, instead of motivating them and pushing them to work out to reach their goal, all they do is sit on a medicine ball and stare at the client and talk on the phone or text. So this is them on a medicine ball, while their client's huffing and puffing over there not knowing what they're doing. Okay? Yeah, that's them. Oh, they're probably on YouTube looking at more diets for their clients. Okay, well here's another good one. The self-proclaimed MMA fighters. Yeah, you guys know the type I'm talking about. It's those guys that don't even train or belong to a martial arts academy and only go like once or twice a month, or sometimes don't even go. Yeah, and then they go to the gym and they wear the MMA attire, like the sprawl shorts, MMA warehouse.com, whatever t-shirts, and I think I just gave someone a plug. But anyway, okay, you know the type. They wear the MMA clothing, okay, and then they wear those small little black shoes, Beavis and Butthead shoes with white little socks. Like, who does that? Okay, and then they want to give everyone the hairy eyeball because they think they're in their MMA clothes, so everyone's supposed to be intimidated by them, and they're like 5'6", 5'8", and with no muscle at all. Seriously, who's going to be afraid of you? Okay, they're just going to laugh at you. And get this, one day at the gym I was doing some bag work and I had this guy come up to me and say, "Hey, do you want to learn UFC fighting? I can teach you how to UFC fight." And I swear I was in awe, like I was speechless, and I'm hardly ever speechless. So I was speechless when that guy said, "Do you want to learn a UFC fighting?" I was like, oh my god, did he seriously just say if I wanted to learn UFC fighting? Well, I look at him and I said, UFC fighting? I've never heard of that style of martial arts. And then he was just like trying, yeah, I can teach you. He was like happy that he thought I was gonna let him teach me UFC fighting. Huh? I don't think so, buddy. Okay. Well, another thing that gets under my skin are those ex-champion tennis players. And they're actually swingers. And those ladies, they wear the short little tennis skirts and they bend over to pick up the tennis balls on purpose so like their husbands can watch them because they're sitting on the bench watching them play with all these other men. So they like bend over to pick up the ball and all you see is their all you see is their cottage cheese and their cellulite all over the place, and they stay picking up the ball for like 20 seconds. It's like just bend over and pick it up. No, they actually bend over and stay there for a while. And then after their little tennis tournaments, they go and rent a cheap hotel and get a gangbang going or something while their husbands just watch. That's disgusting. They just use their little tennis tournaments to go swing with other tennis players. Oh, wait a minute, with ex-tennis champs. Well, another thing that gets under my skin are those girls at the gym that come up to me and ask me, "You must not eat because you're so skinny." And I'm like, "Biatch, of course I eat. How else do you think I have all this muscle?" You know? Like, seriously, no, I don't eat. I just wake up and don't eat and just drink water, and I just have muscle just because I just do. And I have tons of energy because I don't eat. Oh my God, are you really that dumb? Yeah, they are. And then I get girls that come up to me while I'm working out. I have no idea who those girls are. I've never seen them before in my whole entire life. Like, not even at the gym. Like, I don't know where they come from. Well, they come up to me and they ask me, "Well, I've been watching you for a while. I've been looking at you working out." And I'm like, "Okay, thanks a lot, stalker." Well, they come up to me and they ask me, "I just wanted to ask you, are your breasts real?" And I look at them and I'm like, "Did she really just ask me that?" And I'm like, "Yeah, they're real expensive." And she goes, "Well, mine are real." And I'm like, "Yeah, I could tell. They're really saggy. So why don't you go Google a plastic surgeon and take care of it, because apparently the working out you're doing is not cutting it, honey." Well, I just wanted to share with you guys some of my gym pet peeves. Stay away from those trainers that tell you to eat brown rice and chicken. That's like a 70s diet, and there's new diets that have come into play that actually work. Feel free to leave your video responses or comments below. Bye, my cyber kittens! By the way, have you by any chance lost your kitty? Is it furry and brown? Have you ever played a game that involved musical instruments and hoes? Welcome to my neighborhood of killing, murders, robberies, gunshots going off every night. But welcome to my neighborhood.